Have you ever heard of the Sermon of the Mount? Sermon on... All right. Yes. That only appears in one of the Gospels. That's only in one of the Gospels. There is another sermon which is very similar in time and content in another of the Gospels, but that is delivered on the plains.
Yeah.
And then neither of the other two Gospels mention anything about it, and John the Baptist seemed to be unaware of it.
Mm-hmm. You're grappling with, what does it mean to give a record? And the Sermon on the Mount in Matthew chapter 5, 6, and 7 is not a claim that Jesus gave this thing all from beginning to end, and this was it. That Sermon on the Mount has a lot of different sayings that Jesus undoubtedly said, not just once, not just on a mount, not just on a plain, sir, but a lot of other times. That's why the oral tradition was so strong, because Jesus repeated himself and repeated himself. He spoke in parables. I hope you don't think he gave the parable of the Good Samaritan just once.
No.
Good. So if one gospel writer were to record that Jesus gave the parable of the Good Samaritan on a mountaintop, and another would say he gave the parable of the Good Samaritan in a boat on the Sea of Galilee. So that's not a contradiction. The same way that if someone records that Cliff said this in one place, and he said the same thing in another place, that's not a contradiction, sir. It's not a problem.
All right, so I'll waive the internal consistency bit for now.
Okay?